Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. It's Free Game Friday. And we're doing demos later. Got my X-Men hat on. I got my Ducky Hawaiian shirt on because it's Friday. You got to wear Hawaiian shirts on Friday, right? I don't know. They told me that was the deal. Hi. It was always something we did at work. More out of irony than anything. Yeah. So, let's talk about the free games. I'm looking on my screen. Obviously you won't be looking on your screen, but, apparently there's a big sale going on in Epic right now. So, these have been free for a bit, but they're free through the 28th. It is the 22nd now. So May 28th at 10 a.m. These will not be free anymore, but you got Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered. I'm not going to play that on the stream. You all know what Tomb Raider is. I have no desire to play Tomb Raider. At least not on a stream. This other game's called Down in Bermuda. So we'll be checking that out here in a bit. As far as demo games, what do I got on deck? I don't think I got the full set on deck, but I have some. I have a game called Spright, which looks to be like a diving game of some sort, but like a Metroidvania type thing. I have Dwarf the Dungeonist, which it's a dwarf in a dungeon. I don't know much more about it. And I have this Treetopians game, which looks to be like a cozy, community building kind of a thing. So I have this Clean Up Earth demo, which, looks like you're hanging around islands and stuff. And Bubba, you're getting into trouble. You're being naughty. You're not supposed to be up there. Not supposed to be up on the desk, buddy. You're going to hit the microphone and everybody's going to be upset at you. It's not going to be good. Anyway, so, we got these all set up and, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I guess we'll start with this Down in Bermuda game, but just kind of like getting my bearings here. Got my coffee. I got some Hawaiian punch for later. It's green, so you can't see it, so it looks like water. Actually, that's awesome that it's green, so we can play with the green screen a little bit. Chroma key, that's fun. So what does it look like when I drink it? Refreshing antimatter. Don't drink antimatter. Not that you could get your hands on it anyway. And if you did, you would cease to exist. So, yeah, probably not a good idea to seek that out. Yeah. Anyway, let's get in on it. I'm going to launch this game, which means I'm going to have to, mess with the settings a bit here in a second. But, yeah. Isn't he adorable? Right? Doesn't he add to the stream? I think so. I think we're a little blurry, and I'll have to work on, focusing that a little bit later. But, let's switch over to the game so we can start messing with the... So we can start messing with the thing. You can't see it right now. But so I'm just going to change our window capture. And that should help. And then I have to change the game audio as well. And that should work. I'm not seeing it in the preview, so obviously it didn't work. So this is probably one of those games where we can't, I see you guys are getting game audio, but we're not getting the screen. Oh, there it is. Poof. Just took a second. All right. So let's get into it. Let's see what this game's about. That is a bit loud. I'll turn that down a slight tad. All right, yeah, let's See, the thing is loud on my end, so... Oh, we skipped the, Sorry. I skipped the storyline. We crashed. And apparently it's 30 years later and we're old now. Okay. You're caught up. We got it. Yeah. What else do I have to tweak here? Oh, I wanted to, it's not what I wanted. Obviously there's no settings in this game, or at least we can't get at them right now. So I turned it down in the audio mixer. It's just going to be loud for myself, and I'll just deal with it. Yeah, help. Okay. He's been there for 30 years. He hasn't figured this out yet. Okay. Drag the tiles along. It looks like that needs to go here. And then this guy needs to go there. That guy needs to go there. So we're going to throw this dude over here. And then... Yeah, I did it in less than 30 seconds. You've been here for 30 years. Our pilot's not very smart. Of course, he's small, and moving those rocks is probably a big deal for him. Pan using left click and drag. Okay. I just assumed that this was a puzzle. Rotate using right click and drag. Oh, nice. So it looks like it's a combo of like puzzles and like escape boxes. Escape room kind of things, you know? Which isn't a bad combo. My guess is we want this to be, yeah, the pyramid. Like what's here. Oh, you can't see. Oh yeah, you can see my cursor, yeah. That's why I made it hot pink, so it can be seen. Oh, there's a big old turtle. It's been trapped in there for a very long time. Turtles are actually a lot faster than you think. I need to get a little timer so I could like tell when it's 30 minutes. I've been using the stream timer, but that doesn't really work right now because, you know, we did the just chatting and all that before. Yeah, I guess I'll we'll say we've been 5 minutes at this point. Okay, he's been in there a long time. Okay, he's giving us a magic orb of some sort. I'm assuming it's magic, it's floating and it's shiny like that. I had to click it apparently. Okay, we get 3 orbs and we can go through the shiny door. Or actually, if we get one more apparently. Alrighty. Alright. Well, let's click that. Okay. Great. Guess it wants me to look at the map. Okay, there's some over there and there's some over there. I was going to check out the treasure chest anyway, so... Obviously, right? You see a treasure chest, you check it out. It's no different than in real life. Of course, I don't find treasure chests very often in real life. That looks like we need more. All right, we need 2 more. That's 1. Let's get a different perspective on things. There's 1. All right, we should be good. Not really liking the navigation controls, but you know, here's what it is. Yeah, we got an orb. Hell yeah. Oh, this isn't a controller game, so I'm going to turn that off for now. I guess it doesn't matter. It can stay. There was a notification up here, but I didn't see what it said at all, so not bad. It's probably some sort of achievement. Something like that. Okay, do I have to click it? Apparently I do. Okay, it's telling me all the things I need to find here. What's this? Oh, okay. Well, what's the turtle? Does the turtle island have anything? It does not. Oh, there's things I'm missing from over there. Okay, well, you know what? We'll come back later, because it's probably like a Metroid thing where you have to unlock things to, like, you know, get it and all that. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Okay. All right. Seizure warning. Yeah. Okay, he went right into the lighthouse. Okay, well, I see this guy right here. I'm gonna grab him. See a fishy. I'm gonna click the fishy. Treasure chest. It's a big clam. It's another big clam. Ah, found one. Okay. See this button here? See that guy there? Okay. Okay. All right. Got you. How did I know? I did not. Okay. Time to rotate a bit. Oh, found a sawfish. Don't know what that is supposed to be doing. Okay, there's a symbol here. I don't know if that means something. We'll need that later. This thing unlocks over here. Hey, we found a key. Okay, there's one here. Some sort of picture over here. Oh, one of the fishies has one. There's three. Man, there's a whole bunch over on the island there. There's 3 in there. There's one in a clam. There's one in a pipe over here. Man, there's just a ton of them all over the place. All right, well, let's get the beach house first. We can see that one. Look at that photograph. Sitting on the beach with fighter pilots, and they're all kind of neat. All right. Oh, Agnes. Agnes must be his mean squeeze. Okay. Oh, found a triangle. There we go. Okay, got another one of those. Oh, nothing in that treasure chest. Okay. There we go. That was a 3-fer. One right there. Just chilling. Just chilling. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that one yet. Oh, this one hiding under this fish. Beautiful. 4 spacious skies and ever waves of green. 4 purple mountains majesty. Upon the fruited plain. Merca, Merca. Do 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 do. And do to do what you to do. La 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 la. Didn't open that one yet, apparently. Okay. Suppose I could look at the map again, but I just kind of feel it's cheating a little bit. Zoom out a bit more. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Let's go try our thing anyway. Where are we at? We're still missing quite a few. Okay. I guess I'm looking at the map. Okay. Alright, now I have to figure out where that is. Okay. There it is. And there was the one. Oh, I see it's right there, it's just hiding. Okay. Okay, there's a little boat and a little pipe over here. I do not know how to do anything with this boat here. I've clicked everything. Do not know. We'll have to figure that one out later. What else we got here? There's two in there. Should figure out how to open this. Can't really manipulate those, they're too small apparently. Can't really get into here. Yeah, we did that earlier. Oh, we got a button right here. Oh, we did that earlier as well. Oh. Alright, well, come back and try to get something easier first. I just have like some vibes that I feel like I've played this before. Okay, so it looks like all the easy ones are taken. We just got the rowboat and these guys over here. Let's verify. I don't know what I just did there. Okay. Okay, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. Sea monster. Okay. All right, here's the front. Should we just line up everything? I don't know. It's probably a puzzle. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. Obviously, it's a puzzle. But we have to figure out what order they're supposed to go into. I don't know how. And what else could we look into? Well, let's go least amount of angles to most. How's that? 4. That's also 4. Well, it doesn't help. Okay. Little glyphs don't tell me anything, do they? They do not. Then we have these things over here, which don't seem to help a lot. There's one over here as well. They're completely different symbols, though. Yeah, I'm a bit stumped here. Circle, triangle, square, diamond. Not written on the map at all, is it? No, I don't think it is. Okay. I'll try to talk to him. He doesn't want to talk. Old man's waving, though. Okay. Apparently he's waving at his buddy down there. Easy wave vanilla's buddy. That's a really terrible caption, but it's a live caption, so what are you gonna do? All right. Was are we doing? We are checking to see if we can find the code somewhere. I'm also checking these keyholes because I have a key, right? Okay. Well, that's the key I used, so... The triangle. This one's a triangle too, so that doesn't help me. Oh, that reminds me. If we're gonna play demos later, I previously played the Sniper Dan demo, and I really enjoyed it. But apparently, they made quite a bit of updates based on feedback that folks have left, including myself. I left some feedback for them. Because it's one of my favorite studios, and so you know what? Maybe we'll play a little. I'll download that again and play that, just because. Why not? Give them a little bit more exposure, and you know, I need some content, right? I mean, I hate to call out the obvious, but you know, it's we need to. Okay, I don't have that key. All right, I do not know what we're supposed to do here. I don't want to just keep trying stuff either, because it's a lot of combinations. It could be, what's going on with this rowboat? I kind of wonder if we're just wasting our time on that because we can't get it until Where are we at on the board here? Survey says... Alright. Check it out, I got a slide whistle. Oh, I forget it. It scares my kitty. He does not like that. It's okay, Bubba. It's okay, buddy. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. You're a good boy. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I have a kazoo, but it's upstairs. And I meant to bring it down, but I didn't. Hey, welcome to chat. It looks like they popped in and ran away real quick. So, it also looks like a spammer, to be perfectly honest, asking me if this is my favorite game. No, who plays their favorite game every day? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Yeah, he's being all cute over here because he knows you get some pets. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He's a good boy. This is my favorite game right here. Petting my bubs. He's a good boy. Yeah. Yeah, I try to stream daily. I only have, I just set up a schedule for 3 days a week. This is one of them. You know, those times are scheduled for certain things. Like this is, we're doing Free Game Friday. Yeah, the rest of the time I stream, it's just whatever I want to play. Because, I'm going to play what I want. You know, like I can't, you know, but scheduled times are for scheduled games, so that folks can come and join. Yeah, he is a good boy. He is a cute little boy. I like to call him, he's a beautiful boy. No, it's not lap time, buddy. It's not lap time. You can't get in my lap right now. No. Okay, buddy. Hey, Bubba. Bubba. Stop being naughty. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. All right. We're going to leave him alone for a minute so he calms down. I'm not getting anywhere with this rowboat. Oh, this game I've been playing for 20 minutes, maybe. At the half an hour point, we'll switch to a different game. More or less, roughly. Just trying to look for clues here that would tell me how to do this puzzle. And if I haven't found them by now, they're not obvious at all. I mean, I'm stuck on this puzzle right here. Like, I'm trying to like figure this out. But maybe we'll go from most pointy to least pointy. I don't know. Yeah. It's well, if you want to play it, this game's free right now on Epic. Epic Games, you can get it. It's called Down in Bermuda. Yeah. It's definitely a bit challenging. I'm trying to see if I can find clues or anything. It doesn't seem like it would be. And we can go back to the other island. Just because I'm kind of bored here, so I'm gonna go to the first island and see if I can find any of these things. And I thought I found the photograph at one point. There it is. Customized gaming logo. I like to keep things minimal. I am thinking about rounding the corners on my webcam though, but that would mess up my overlay here on the bottom left. But what are you gonna do? All right, we need to find a key. Okay. Oh, we have one key, so let me find... We haven't found the key on this island yet. I bet it's behind a padlock. We're gonna find more locks. Wish there were more puzzles like this. It'd be nice. No, it's all good. I know so many graphic designers and whatnot, and I don't call them very often because like I can do a lot of that myself. In fact, I need to probably spend more time doing that sort of thing myself, honestly, because I need to. I got a bunch of t-shirt designs I want to make. That's something that I want to get up to sooner or later. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can talk to him. Okay. So I found the photograph here. What else we gotta find here? This is just a star map. It's not gonna show me anything else. Although it shows me the keyhole right there, which is nice. I don't see any other keyholes. So apparently we don't have the key for this island yet, but so I guess let's go back to the other island. Look at the map just so I can see if there's more keyholes that I'm blanking on. So we have the one that'll open the golden keyhole. We already opened the golden keyhole here. What am I talking about? Okay, never mind. I'm just clicking on random stuff now, basically. No thanks. I don't, you know, like I said, I have plenty of graphic designer friends and whatnot. And, you know, people I've worked with in the past for other business dealings and whatnot. So, yeah, no thanks. But you are right on the Discord. I do need to start a Discord. I just haven't felt the need to yet because I haven't, you know, I only have 20 followers so far. So, I also like, you know, have buddies that have like a really large podcast, and I don't really want to, I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to poach from their Discord, you know. But I mean, I guess it's Discord. You can be on a bunch at the same time. It doesn't matter. But anyway, you know, just I've considered it. You know, it's funny, like things like this, when you do things like this, you have to like be presumptuous about like, oh, things are going to go really great for me and I'm going to need a Discord. And if you don't have one before you need one, then you're kind of already behind. It's just such a weird thing. And it's just not how I operate. Like, but I suppose I have to believe to achieve, right? And all that nonsense. Anyway, so I'm gonna call it here. We've got a half an hour in on this game, and so the other thing I need to do is transitions, a little bit better, you know, something more fun. But that's Down in Bermuda. I'm gonna quit out of the game. I don't know. Okay, there's a home key. Okay. Oh, here's the settings. Oh, now I found them. Oh, well. It's too late now. Going to go ahead and close that down. Like I said earlier, the other free game on Epic Mega Games is Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered. Yeah, and so, hi, Bubba. Bubba, it's not lap time, buddy. It's not lap time. He just wants a lot of it. He thinks I'm talking to him. He does. Hi, buddy. No. You're being naughty right now. It should be over here. All right. But if you're interested in playing Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered for free, check it out. It's on Epic Mega Games up until 10 a.m. on May 28th, which is in 6 days. So you get a bit. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to play Tomb Raider. I mean, you know, they're fine games, but I'm just not going to spend my time doing that. So I'm going to fire up this demo called Clean Up Earth, and we'll give that a half an hour and see how that goes. It's weird, like the chroma key is kind of working on the yellow duckies a little bit too. That's funny. Not as funny as my antimatter juice, but it is what it is. All right. I'm going to flip over into streaming so we can benchmark work in progress. Okay. So I can switch over my audios and such. All right, everything should be working for y'all now. Here we go. Discover an enhanced experience. This new demo. Have fun. I will have fun. So I guess I'm just going to start. See what happens. Okay. All right. There we go. Bubba, stop trying to get in my lap, buddy. Just chill. Just chill, man. Alright. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time custom, you know, like, this is fine. Everything's fine. Let's just take this. Let's play the tutorial. The audio's super loud on this one as well. So I'll have to fix that here in a second. Looks like there's collectibles and stuff. That's great. Year 1406. Oh, we must be on a different planet. Alright, so let me get in here and let's do the settings for the audio. And we'll knock down the music. I'll say about 40. And that should be fine. Everything's still a little bit loud. So I'm gonna change the general volume. Let's try about 80. Cut it by 20%. Alright, that should be fine. Still feels a little bit loud. There's garbage here, so let's suck it up. I had no idea what I was doing. I just hit the left click button and I assumed it would do that, so... yeah... Captain Planet... oh, we need a better okay. We need something better there. Probably this guy. There we go. Okay, there's a collectible over here, so I'm gonna grab it. Okay, we can't get this yet. Oh, apparently we... yeah, we can't get it yet. Stronger vacuum power, okay. Okay, you go somewhere else? Or clean something else up first? You know, I'm not looking for a moderator right now. But thanks for the offer. Appreciate it. Okay. So now what do we do? Isn't this supposed to be the tutorial? I don't feel very tutored. There we go. Don't feel very tutored. Oh, I guess if we just sit here, we can make it happen. Ooh. Wow. So that was the whole tutorial. Alright, well, I guess we're done with the tutorial. Continue. Lesson 2. I'm afraid if I start tutorial, it's gonna take me to... oh, okay. Lesson 1. Uh-huh. We did that one. Lesson 2. I guess lesson 2 is still part of the tutorial. Okay. Oh, I thought this game was all on an island. Okay, this is cool. Very nice. We'll have some variety. Year 839. Okay, we're time travelers as well. And where's all this garbage coming from? I guess I have to remember that. Pick it up to equip it. Okay. Okay. Got like a radar now. That's cool. A lot of this is really hard to see. It's kind of good we have a radar. Or at least something that will beep. I don't think we're supposed to go down there or over there. I don't think we're supposed to go in the cave either, but I think I'm gonna anyway. It looks like we got it all now. Okay. Wait for everything to grow. Alright. Oh, what's up, little lizards? See ya. Okay. All right. This is a kind of a fun little chill game. I'm digging it so far. It seems to be a little bit more smoother than a lot of these other cleanup games, which seems to be a lot of tedium. This doesn't feel tedious to me. At least not yet. So, I guess I'm gonna grab that real quick. Okay, I can't get the tires yet, so we'll have to come back and get them. Pick it up to equip it. I already picked that thing up though. Oh, maybe I need that one. Okay. You gotta hit both mouse buttons. Okay. Does that add to the game at all, or? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it later. Oh, I took the sign with us. So the game make you, like, play with other people? That would be interesting, if that's the case. No, vacuum nuclear waste. That takes both buttons as well, for some reason. Well, thanks for following. That's I appreciate that. I do need to set up the animations for that new follower and all that. Just because it's nice. People enjoy that sort of thing. Makes them feel appreciated. Alright. Whoa. Like a turtle over there. Okay. I'm gonna finish my coffee. Welcome back, bub. How you doing? Yeah, hi. Hey, buddy. That's not lap time. Plus, you're not a lap cat anyway. You never get in my lap. You only want to get in my lap when it's inconvenient for me. It's true. Let you listen to music. Where? What gadget? Oh, that one? Alright, well, we would like some music, right? Uh-oh, Bubba's got the zoomies. Open the selector. Didn't quite figure out how to use the stereo there, but... Oh, looks like this is the first actual level. So it looks like they encourage co-op on this, and honestly they should probably start getting into co-op a little bit more. Just because I've never liked it, because I don't know, I find gaming culture to be pretty toxic a lot of times, and I suppose I should, you know, accentuate the positive, right? But I mean, this isn't the kind of game that like a 13-year-old screaming about, you know, Fortnite kills or whatever would. Oh, we get money. Get money. Would typically play, right? Like, or if they were a 13-year, you know, not that all 13-year-olds scream, but you know what I'm talking about, like the ones that would. Got my Blitman. There's a lot of garbage out here in the ocean here. But yeah, I should probably like get with a crew, maybe schedule a co-op gaming day or something. Which, you know, it's part of my fault. Like, I typically don't watch other streamers, and I probably should get in the habit of that, just to see, if nothing else, what works for them and what I like about what they're doing, and etc. You know. But I haven't spent any time doing that yet. So maybe I should get with that. Yeah, maybe that's a little too large to break down. But come over here to the recycler, get some money. All right, objectives. Catch wastes, wake up drone, repair structure, workshop. Okay. Repair a structure. This looks like a structure. Don't have any of those yet. But we repaired this part, so... Oh, we have to repair all of it to be able to use it. Okay. Good to know. We're learning here. This means something more powerful. Okay, so we got the things that we need for over here. Alright, so we built the pier, or the bridge, I guess. A whole bunch of garbage over here. There's a treasure chest over here. Nice. Sucking up the gold. We got the gold. So I bet recycle's pretty good. Probably get this thing by now, I guess. Yep, we seem to be getting it now. Very nice. We got it. We're supposed to wake up the drone too, so... do not know how to find our objectives, so... Oops. Oh, here it is. Wake up the drone for 200. He's not waking up, so maybe cleaning everything up will wake him up. I don't know. I can't begin to speculate. Oh, it's coming. It's coming slowly. All right. There's a duck. We gotta try to wake up this drone. I don't know how we would do that though. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I lost my Blipman. Apparently there's no way to get it back. I don't know how to wake him up. We'll come back and figure that out later. Or maybe we won't. It's a demo. We'll only play for half an hour. Let's try this next thing. And honestly, I don't know when a half an hour is at this point, so yeah. I gotta be better about checking the time and all that and when we start. So yeah. If I knew how to wake you up, I'd do it, buddy. But I don't. This land is your land, this land is mine. From California to the New York Island. Okay. Did all that. Oh, here's the recycle thing. Okay. At 1500 we can upgrade our gun. So that'll be nice. Because ideally we want this thing to suck more. You know, the demo for this game, it really sucks. But in a good way. Alright, that part's done. Okay. So we're not on a different planet. We're on a planet that is, that has survived well into the future and has, gotten to the point to where, they've restarted their calendar. So their idea of time is different than ours. Or at least as far as, you know, what they label years, you know. We built a little shrine. That's nice. And we do have 1,500 units, so let's go upgrade our gun. It's probably going to tell us to do that in the next thing, and we're probably going to break things by doing it now. Okay, let's try this again. Yep. I don't have a gadget. Oh, tips. I can upgrade the tips. I'm just going to upgrade the, may as well upgrade these as much as we can. Alright. Let's get our completion reward. Continue. We're officially out of coffee, so that's, I guess it's a good thing. Alright. So, where are we at on time? I bet I've been playing this for half an hour. I think you get the idea. This is actually kind of a good game. I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably wishlist this one. It doesn't have a thing on here to wishlist it. Game will be available to purchase for starting April 2nd, so this has been out for a while. Oh, here's the wishlist button. Bam. I'm not signed in on my browser, so I'll have to figure this out later. Anyway, yeah, so that was enjoyable. Which is good because you never know on demo day, right? Like, demo day gets crazy. So let's play something else. Let's see. Looks like Outbound got a new update. That's nice. We're not going to update that right now. Subnautica 2 got an update. There's no notes apparently. All right. Anyway, let's play Spright. It's Spright, R-I-G-H-T. So not S-P-R-I-T-E. Spright, like as in I'm right, or I'm taking it right. Yeah, so I guess let's get into that. We're at 1:15, so we'll be 1:45 at a half an hour. Let me change my game screen and game audios. All right, here it is. A groove slightly transformed. Update log. All right, well, let's get into it. Okay. Can we use our controller? Looks like we can. Keep moving and dodging. Drone is live for 10 seconds. Do not let it hit you. Okay, it can go through things. Alright, I'm gonna get hit a lot in this game, apparently. Okay. So, I'm not hitting the jump button. Alright. So, yeah, the guy keeps flashing and I can't see him all the time. I understand the mechanic. Okay, I'm swimming now. Okay, I'm really small. Okay. Okay, I'm running away from the big squid. I get it now, I understand. I'm the little fishy. Whoa, calm down. Why is my guy disappearing like that? Like, yeah, but I need to jump too. I guess maybe I don't need to jump. It'd be great if I could see my guy. I don't want to kill this guy. Guess I'm supposed to kill this guy. I don't... Okay, I didn't even know I was doing damage to him. Just look at how just terrible that animation is, though. Okay. Okay. I don't want to do that. Why does B button take me to the options? Oh, I got a hammer too? I got a hammer and a thing. Okay. I guess let's try this. Okay. I'm going to label this unplayable. We're not going to take the full half an hour. It's just terrible. Yeah, that's just a terrible game. It's not very good. Ooh. Green liquids are fun. Didn't even consider that when I got it. By the way, these are Hawaiian Punch like packets. You know, I got a variety pack. They're 10 calories a piece. So it's instead of drinking like 170 calorie soda, like a Mountain Dew. I'm a soda guy. I love soda. But I'm trying to lose some weight. Yeah, started back up on the GLPs recently. I had an insurance snafu there. So I'm having some side effects right now too, which is upsetting, but they're a lot more mild than when I started the first time. So anyway, I'm going to quit that game because it needs a lot of work. This update logs from 5/19, so that's what, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. So hopefully the devs get some feedback and do something about it. And it said it's a single person dev crew, so hopefully they do something. There's no way to quit this game either from the menu. So I'm just going to have to right click and exit, close the window apparently. So again, that was Spright, Spright. If you thought that looked interesting, go ahead and try the demo, but here to tell you it's just not very good. This next game is called Dwarf the Dungeonist, and it just looking at it, it kind of has a RimWorld kind of a feel to it. So I guess let's get into that. Let me load it up. And okay, we jumped right into the game, so let me switch over and I'll update game screen, and then we'll update the audio. All right, you should be getting audio at this point from the game. I'm not seeing it, but then again, I don't see it. There we go. Beautiful. All right, we got these hands over here, which kind of looks like a face hugger. But anyway, WASD. So we're not using the controller on this one. Okay. I need a new controller too. I got stick drift like so bad. Oh, okay. So it's like whatever you're holding in your hands. I'm not getting any resources from this, so I don't know if that's something we need to actually do. Okay, we're pushing that. I'm gonna go over here. Push that down here. I don't think this is gonna help us at all. But, oh, I guess I can't, so... Okay, don't step on the spikes. Right. Right. Oh, neat. Okay, so we can't... That's neat to know. When we pair three things up, they turn into something else. That doesn't help me at all. Okay. I think I stayed on it too long. I was supposed to walk across it while I had the health potion in my hand so that I could take the single damage. But we're learning. And I think that's part of what this game has as part of its charm. Is it's going to be okay. I guess I need space and space so that I'm holding the potion in my hands instead of just carrying it. Yeah, Dev, you need to have a little bit better tutorial, I think. Okay. Okay, so it's in my hands, in the logo in the bottom right-hand corner. Okay, let's try this again. I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, Dev needs to improve this tutorial here because it's not very descriptive at all. Unless that's the point, to to tell you that you need to think for yourself, which, you know, there is some value in that. All right, I'm just carrying... Okay. I've tried every combination, I believe. So, yeah, this just isn't really working out. I don't want to give up on this game so quickly, though. So we need that to get in through here. Leave the axe there. Okay, the only thing I was holding was the potion, so apparently I don't know how to use it. Escape quit. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah, this is the tutorial level. It's like going in here. There's exit, there's trash. Changes between full screen and windowed. Oh, that's nice. Volume's kind of like that. Okay, I don't know what that does, but if I can't get through the tutorial, how am I supposed to... Well, let's go in this other level and see if we can learn things. Okay, that's what I figured. That's what happened. Okay, we need to restart this level. Oh. Do we have to hold down and restart, or... Okay, you have to die to restart. Okay. Alright, so what I want to do... Move that here. I can move this up here. So let me do that. Okay. Wow, it's a maze. Okay, we're only allowed to go one way. Through these one-way pipes. I should start backwards from the, If I start backwards from the end pipe, I can't get through that way. Can't get... Oh, I guess I could go that way. Oh, this is diabolical. Okay, can't get through that way. I don't see a way through, honestly. Oh, okay, it's gotta be there. But we can't get through that way either. Can I click on these and change the direction? No, I can't. I don't see a way through. I really don't. Oh wait, I'm where I need to be. Man, I spent a lot more time thinking than I should have been doing. Alright, we got spikes here, so we don't know how to do anything with those yet. Because I don't think I can even... Yeah, I can't do that. Rolling a boulder over them doesn't help. Okay. Okay, we roll the boulder on top of the things. So that we can go in and get stuff. But I think all I'm going to do with this is set it here. Can't do that. Okay. I'll set that there for now. If I go down with that, I can't get it out of there, so I have to go back up with this. Alright, now I need to die. I expect you to die, Mr. Powers. Okay. Remember, I gotta up. And I can't. You can only remove one tile, and the tile is going to be this one, and so we're not going to be able to get through this anyway because we don't understand how to use this to do anything. So, all right, I think we should dead end with this one. I haven't figured that out, so I'm going to go to the discussions on Steam, see if I can... There's nothing here. I'm going to ask the devs. Just going to ask right here in the community. Hold it and die immediately when I'm touching the spikes. I've tried... So I'm going to post that. Hopefully the dev gets back. And whatnot. So I should really update my my Steam profile to, you know, show that I'm streaming. Let me edit the profile. All right, so I did that. So back to your profile. All right, so anyway, yeah, let's I'm gonna quit out of this game. No, it's not what I want. No, I didn't mean to go back in the game. I do like how the menu works. That is nice. The dev did a good job on that part, at least. Yeah, let's go back to our library. We played Dwarf the Dungeonist. We got Treetopians here. So let's Load that up. See how this is going to go. Yeah, I figured instead of doing a bunch of different YouTube videos or whatnot, I'd just do one YouTube video for a bunch of demos and just chapter it. It should still be discoverable by searching and all that. So anyway, ooh, we got our ghost juice. Or I'm going to call it antimatter. We're drinking antimatter today. Delicious. All right. So let's get into this game. I gotta switch my stuff. Treetopians, they don't know nothing about my soul. They don't know. Any Wilco fans out there? Anyway, I think that's might be my second favorite Wilco album. Might be my first favorite Wilco album. It was actually the first Wilco album I bought, but it could be argued that there's better ones. But left click and drag to rotate the camera. Okay. So we got these little dudes hanging out. Giovanni, McKenna, Marcus. They're chilling. Marcus is doing a little dance. He's a happy boy. These two are bored already. We're zooming. Okay, we can zoom. Right click and pan. Okay. Can do all these things. Okay, Giovanni wants something. What's up, buddy? We've landed in this great tree. Gathering wood from the dry wood. Collect wood. Assign a person to collect blah from dry wood. Collect wood. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, McKenna. Okay, we got to right click, not left click. Oh, Giovanni, you're the one I asked, so. Okay, really wants McKenna to do this, so. Okay, let's try this again. We got McKenna. We right click here. And then, okay, then we gotta click the hammer. Okay. That's a little awkward, but okay. Took me a second to figure that out. It helps if I read. Reading is fundamental. Comprehension is important. Reading comprehension is super important, people. Okay. Build some paths, maybe a few stairs. Okay. Place a path construction, assign a builder, build it. All right, so we got this, a path. Tink. Okay. Once it's picked Giovanni. Right click, get to work. Oh, he puts on his little construction helmet. All right, he's a happy boy now. This is a cute little game. Oh, and they're all happier now that something got completed and done, and that's wonderful. Do I have to build them one at a time, or can I just... All right, Marcus wants something. What you need, buddy? Build paths. I was working on it. I was actually working on it. That's what I was in the middle of doing. Marcus, guess what your job is? Guess what your job is? I think that's probably as far as we're going to need to go because, again, this is the tutorial level. And once we gather these mushrooms, we should be good to go. Somebody else gonna talk to me, or... Okay, small storage. I want to build that, but what's up, McKenna? What you want? Fresh water, build a water pump. Okay. I can build a water pump. Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, we have to assign a worker. So let's assign Giovanni, because he's going to... he's our builder, but we do need water at this point. Do you like snails? I don't like snails. Do you like writing? I don't like writing. Oh, see ya. Do you like Marcus? I don't like Marcus. Okay. Do you like hot temperatures? I like the sun. Okay. They just had a discussion where he says, yeah, I don't like you. Do you like me? No, I don't like you. And they both left happy about it. I guess they're more concerned with understanding each other than being liked. You know, it's their culture. No, that's cool. I guess it makes sense in a lot of ways. Yeah, I'm gonna put my webcam there. I'm gonna mess with my my chroma key filters, because I like it to be a little bit more transparent. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, it's not changing the value. Yeah, well, whatever. It's fine. Let's continue the game. We don't need to mess with that right now. That's a me problem, not a you problem. Ooh. I should get my green hat and see what's up with that. I got a Android hat, which is not quite the same color as Chroma, but it's green, so it might be interesting. I also have a couple of green shirts. I should get a chroma key colored shirt. That would be actually kind of awesome. And a hat. It'd be cool if I got glasses that were in that color, right? Be pretty dope. All right, what are we doing? We got a new villager. Is that what we're doing here? Hi, Priscilla. Build an excavator. Let's do that. Okay, sounds good. Kodachrome. I don't have a leaf to do that. How do I get a leaf? McKenna is idle. We're running out of food too. So I guess we need a path to another wood source so that somebody can cut more wood here. So let's give the public what they want. Okay, now go back to cutting wood. I see the fast forward button up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and select that, and yeah, things will go faster. Because I think what we need to do is just build XP so that we end up getting another leaf. So that's just going to take time. So let's make it go fast. We got to go fast. Oh, I hit the play button now because we're at the one leaf. So let's get the excavator. Okay. Have to build the excavator. Priscilla, honey. Okay, that's we're doing it, but okay. Okay, well, we're out of food, so why don't you build this, Marcus? Get a path over there so we can at some point climb up here and grab more food. Otherwise, everybody's going to starve. We also got to get more dry wood too, I'm sure, at some point. Of course, we have 19 dry wood, and I don't think we have a need for that continuously. We just really only have a need for it when we're building. Marcus, should we actually do this? Why don't you actually do this? So that we can add Priscilla to our group so that she can go do construction. Fast forward again. All right. We did that. We dug for soil. And now you get to go do construction. And what do you want? Plant our own small trees. We have to build a small tree. In order to do that, we need a leaf. So we're going to just let this go fast forward. Still got to build a path. All right, there's our leaf. I'm going to play. Right here. Small tree. Unlock. Here we're going to build a small tree. Right there. We're gonna fast forward. Somebody's idle. We got plenty of food, so I'm not gonna actually harvest any food for a while. Perfect. Okay, let's just fast forward because that's gonna take a bit. Oh, we got a new dude showing up. Alright, storage full. Build another small storage. Okay. Suppose we gotta do that. I'm gonna put it over there though. What does this guy want? Let's grow some hay. Okay. We still need a leaf to do that, so we're gonna fast forward. I have no idea how much time I've been playing this one, but I'm enjoying myself right now, so let's just continue. You should build that. Build a small storage. All right, now we have storage. How much water do we have? Got 20 water. Well, we don't run out. So, oh, we got a leaf. That's sweet leaf, baby. All right, I'll build a hay farm. Let's build a hay farm. Okay, what do we have? A lot of, we got a lot of wood. I'm gonna switch Priscilla to haymaking. Oh, why don't you water the hay first, I suppose? Fast forward again. She's building the hay thing. I think I was telling her to transfer stuff. You like circuses? I like circus. Music? I like circuses. Circuses have music. It's an interesting conversation. All right, let's play so we can take her and assign her to the hay. You're making hay. All right. What's next? What do you want? You guys don't have houses? Jeez. That's terrible. Guess I gotta research houses, don't I? House.
Yeah.
Wilson. I ain't doing nothing. Oh, no, Wilson. This is what I want you to do. And then I'm going to build another one. Right next to that one. And we'll eventually plan for path here. And maybe one here as well. Fast forward. It's going to take a while to build those. All right, everybody's happier. All right, let me hit play. Calm down. What would you like? Playground, okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna build our playground. So we're gonna have to build a path. At least so we can... I won't let us build over there. So I'll have to... build it over there. Okay. Just waiting for them to have another need. Sawmills, then a pumpkin farm. Alright, let's do the sawmill first. Let me build a path there, but probably let me build a sawmill.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
All right. Yeah, I'm just sitting here silent, which is kind of not a good thing. I'm not working on my Discord right now. I'm not, yeah. I'll probably be sometime later today, likely, when I get in my quote unquote work mode. But yeah, start making improvements and things. Like there's a, in the just chatting, I want to add some like soft background music. I was working on that this morning. I didn't finish it, unfortunately, but the way I want to do it, I want to do it in a way to where I don't have to like hit play on Spotify and make sure that that's going like while I'm doing other things. I want to make sure that it's like an automated thing. So I kind of want to download some music and like just throw it in a media loop. So probably like maybe 3 songs or whatever, and just put it in a loop. It's not like we're going to be sitting, like I don't expect to be sitting and just chatting for, and the starting soon one as well. But I don't expect to be in there too long. But I do want to, have some background music. We got 2 leaves, so we can do the pumpkin patch here. And I think once we build the pumpkin patch and get past this part, we'll call it for this portion of the game, or this portion of the video. Okay, we don't have a lot of food. We got a lot of logs though. Can I go build that? Gonna run out of food. That's not good. In games like this, I wish you could assign somebody like a secondary thing. So like, let's say the person doing the wood gathering could also be the person that makes the planks as well. Because it makes a lot of sense to me to, if you're out of one, go do the other one, right? And if you're out of one, go do the other one, right? If you're out of both, that's a problem. But you should be able to have enough secondaries for things that things get taken care of, and tertiary would be great as well. But that's just like how actual, communities work. So anyway, so that's that game. That's geez, what's this even called? Treetopians. It's kind of cool. Wow, I'm very, yeah, we got to work on this. Let's work on our chroma key there for a second because it's not good. It's no good. Started at 435, so I'll go down to 430. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I mean, the ducks are still a little bit transparent. And so is my drink, but it's a little bit better. But I was more like thinking like I can fully see my background there, so I don't quite like that. So let me go back, and I think I want this at, I did have it at 435 to begin with, so let's try 434. Yeah, it's not doing what I want. So yeah, I'll just change it back to 435 and be done with it, and I'll quit playing with it. It's it is what it is. Anyway, so regardless, it is what it is. So Treetopians, that was kind of a cool chill game. If you're into that, yeah, go for it. I guess I'll save the game before I quit out here. So yeah, there's that. Do I have any more demos? I do not. I was gonna the Sniper Dan demo. So let's go ahead and reinstall that. I did not need that audio. Thank you. So we're gonna reinstall that one. And then back in the store, just gonna browse demos, and I think we're probably we're actually approaching well, we started at 10:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. Okay. All right, so we got a little bit of time. So let's so we're in demos. Let's go down to new releases. You can't see this, and I'm very aware of that. There hasn't been a whole lot. Maybe there has been some in. Okay, this looks cool. So I'm gonna install that one, and I think we just need one more, and we can call that a day. Goat's Odyssey. All right, I'm gonna install that one. Is there anything else that looks super interesting? I know this is super boring right now, so bear with me. I don't mean it to be. I think we're good with what we have. We got three more, which is probably one too many, but it's all good. We can get there. You throw back into streaming mode so I can update to the Sniper Dan stuff. And we'll hope that has worked. Do not see it on my thing yet. May have to add a Display okay, I'm just gonna enable my display capture and we'll move on. And here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Job's done. Okay. Only available in the full version. Okay, well, can't do that anymore. Oh, day one. There's different days. So, day one over rank D. Job's done 8 out of 25. Okay, but day one I got 8 out of 8. Day 2, 0 out of 9. So let's do day 2. And let's get going. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, we're looking for a bad bee, Tiny Tim, removing a cork, cleaning an engine. Feeding the fish and paying for the telescope. Oh, we got to pay for telescope. Excellent. Oh, rescue the swimmer. Which way is he looking? He's looking over this way. So we're gonna look for a swimmer that needs rescuing. He looks like he's doing fine. Oh, there we go. Yep. There we go. We rescued the swimmer. Okay. Okay, we clean the engine. But we don't have the, okay. We gotta get all the leaves off of it. Okay. Engine's cleaned. Safety cork is jammed on tight. We'll have to find a cork somewhere. Bad bee, Tiny Tim, find treasure, feed fish. Okay. See, no bananas. So I do remember the last time I played this, finding banana peels was a thing. Alright, sorry. Just thought that was part of the game. We're just cleaning up the ocean, folks. That's all. Found a pirate. We get a bounty for that. Bad Bee, Tiny Tim, find treasure, feed fish. Can we help those people out? Okay, well, you know, I'm looking around for, maybe I should look around for Bad Bee and Tiny Tim. I remember, I think I played this, when I played this before, Tiny Tim was literally a tiny guy. And, like, he was, like, in a box or something. It was very strange. I remember Feed the Fish was a little obscure as well. That guy's got dynamite. That was Bad Bee, apparently. Okay, Tiny Tim looks like... Now we have a picture of what Tiny Tim looks like. He's a tiny, tiny guy. Apparently he's waving at us. I keep hoping I'm find Tiny Tim, you know. I do remember the last time I played, I could not find the cork to save my life. I was looking for it all over the place and never did find it. Is that a cork? That is not a cork. Looked like a cork. Wait a minute. Tiny Tim is using super economy class for his holiday. Super economy class. What does that mean? Part of it means he's slumming it, right? So... So that could mean he's taking a car. That could mean he's in stowage on like a barge. Could mean he's on a tiny boat. I gotta start shooting more doors, apparently. Apparently. We also have remove cork, find treasure. What's the, how do I, zoom change job? But how do I change job? Toggle jobs. Okay. This old map shows where buried treasure be. Fish aren't biting today. Can you feed them my bait? Okay. So let's look for a fisherman trying to catch fish and failing. This guy's got a map, right? He's pointing over at these guys over here. That was the treasure. Okay. Nice. We found some rubber ducks. Some good treasure there. Is that the only person fishing on the entire map here? It's possible, I suppose. It's not likely, based on so much chaos out here, but... try the bobber. No, that's probably not it. There we go. Found Tiny Tim. Game was cluing us in the entire time. We didn't realize it. This person's fishing. That looks like bait. It is. Yay, we figured it out. Okay, remove cork. Is that the last one we got? Yeah, this is the one that just... I could not figure it out last time at all. Safety cork is jammed on tight. Is there like a little restaurant over here or something maybe? That might be serving champagne? Do you have any champagne? Sorry, sir, we don't have any champagne. We only have champagne. We're probably looking for something like a bottle or something bottle shaped. These people in line for. It's like maybe somebody's launching a ship. King of the world. All right. We got our Titanic reference out of the way. This guy's just having a good old time. So are these people. It looks like a cork, but I already shot it earlier. That bothers me that I can't find this cork. It is fun to take like a situation like this where it's just like somebody shooting a gun and turning it out on its head. Make it cutesy. So I do appreciate that. That's another game I probably stream on a regular basis would be Autonauts, which is the other game that these folks put out that made me fall in love with them as a developer. Where is this cork? Oh, sorry, guy. I ruined his day. That's not good. Safety cork is jammed on tight. I'm not finding this. This is super frustrating. I'm sure the clue makes a lot more sense once you figure it out, but I'm not, you know, getting it. Safety cork. I mean, barrels have corks, right? I guess they're bungs. Go in the bung hole. But it's not even a joke. That's a real thing. What's this Chinese guy? Okay. Strange though. Very strange. Did not expect to find that. That was weird. Safety cork. You know what? I am going to look it up. Sniper Dan. Safety cork. Shoot a cork jammed into a bottle. Uh-huh. Okay. This is real. Oh, I realize that I'm sharing my screen now, so that's probably a little nutty, but let's see if this gives us the answer. Okay, poor clownfish stuck in a bowl. That was the day one. Safety cork. I thought that was a cup of coffee. My God. My God. I saw that 100 times. I thought that was a cup of coffee. That's like over here, isn't he? Yeah. That's a cork. Ugh. Ah. My lord. Boss job. Stop the donut thief. Oh, okay. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay, we failed that one. Not good. But, yeah, this is Sniper Dan. It's a great game. Oh, we got something new. We got a pizza. Hooray. Oh, boo. It's a piping hot raccoon. Anyway, yeah, I do have this wish listed. I'm going to play this when it comes out, so, yeah. So that's good. I'm gonna, actually I need to turn off my display capture. You can see my Gemini screen there. Anyway, so yeah, that was Sniper Dan. This is a cool little game. I'm looking forward to it coming out. Yeah. So I'm going to play this game called Thrice Entombed. This looks like a little puzzle game. Let me come over, go to streaming, and try to get everything working the way we need it to be. And it looks like we're good. There's our game audio. Okay. It says we can use the controller, so I'm going to do that. Hooray. Okay. Let's go to new run. We'll start with easy. We're just doing the demo. Push blocks to crush monster, match blocks for upgrades, crush blocks to discover gold. Exit after all monsters destroyed. Okay, so we're a little mummy. Okay, scarabs can destroy blocks, apparently. Okay, it's kind of like Pango. Summon stone to your defense. cool. How do I get out of here? Okay, I can crush rock too with a Y button. Alright, we got 86 monies. Push distance by 1. Okay, I'm gonna go with XP per kill. I can go up or down. I guess I'm gonna go up. Okay, so the graphics in this game aren't the greatest. But I do like the mechanics. Nice. We go with XP again. I see that the controls are in the bottom left. I don't know what B does, but very cool. Oh, I can match 3 of those as well. Interesting. You think I'm not going to match these? Are you crazy? Of course I'm going to match these. Alright, block upgrades cost 20% less. Gold rewards by killing monsters by 2. I'll take the gold. Push distance. All right. Take the XP again. Interesting. Oops. Okay, he takes more hits. Speed. I do want to match these up, so. I messed that up. Okay, I won't be able to do that one. Doesn't look like we have any other blues or yellows, so let's get out of here. We'll push distance again. Let's grab this treasure. And we're kidding, it's a lot of treasure. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand what's going on here, or how to use those. That's fine. We'll move along. We got a lot of treasure out of that room. May as well get a lot more from bosses, right? Getting hairy and scary in here. Boy. Oh, I died. Yikes. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, that's that game. I don't hate that game. That game's not bad at all. Yeah, I wouldn't mind spending some time on that game. I don't know if it's for me, but, you know, if you're into that, that's great. But good game. Good, solid game. Depending on how much it would cost. Let's go to the store page real quick. What are we costing here? Coming soon. So we don't have a cost. So, but if that's like a $3, $5 game, that'd be great. That'd be fine. Just perfectly fine. Wow, it's already 1:30. We've been at this, just about 3 hours. So, okay. We're actually a little bit ahead of schedule. So we're supposed to be till 2:30. We'll probably get done by 2, is my guess here. Mainly because like the Spright Demo was kind of unplayable. And so we cut that one short. And the Dwarf the Dungeonist, I couldn't figure out how a very basic game mechanic worked, which I'm not going to blame myself for that. Like if you watched, I tried so many different things to like get that to work, and it just wouldn't work. So yeah, I tried every combination or thing that I could think of. My guess is that there's some control that just wasn't documented. And that was part of the problem. So I left a message on the dev on the store page about I couldn't figure this out. And, you know, a lot of these demos, you know, maybe very few people actually download them and play them. And then there's the fact that out of those people, how many people are going to take the time to leave a comment? So I try to be that person, because, you know, I'm trying to do this thing here, right? And they're trying to do their thing there. So that's why these days I you know, in the past I've just gone by and not liked, subscribed, done any of that. But now I'm very big on it because, like, I understand how it affects people. So it's just important to, you know, do these things for people because it's going to really help them out. So yeah, let's. I got one more demo here. So let me get into that, and let me change our blue 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 blue. Change. You got the music going, okay? We can't see it. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. All right, so Goat's Odyssey. So far, got a nice Greek feeling to it, Mediterranean kind of a jam going. All right, let's baba and start a new game. What if I use the controller on this one? Oh, the goat's sad because he can't go on his trip. Ah, okay, we can eat the flowers. I don't think this is the solution. So got nothing in my bag. Can't go to the squirrel's apartment. Maybe you're supposed to eat all these flowers first? I don't know. I'll try it. Not gonna hurt. But we pooped. Which grew a tree. So that changed something. Which I think is a good thing. Okay. I did nothing. Two, three, Will that rat tell us something? Does he have information for us? I don't know. We're almost out of antimatter there. Four, three, one, two. Four, three, one, two. Hell yeah. Okay, we can't go in there. Squirrel's just gonna do the same thing he did before. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, well, let's get started. To the windows, to the walls. Got a watering can. Should we water these flowers? Apparently cannot. Teeth the bra. Okay, we got the apple now. Well, it's a deep hole with water. I did not mean to click out of the game, but it did apparently. Okay, we can't pick up the bucket apparently. Okay. Anti-goat mechanism. Okay, that's not what we gotta do there. Okay. There's water in the can now. It did nothing? Okay. Maybe the rooster would like an apple. No? Hammer? Doesn't like any of those things. Okay. Try all this stuff. Tree of Discord. We already messed with the tree. Is this something actually supposed to interact with? Guess not. Okay, that did nothing. Okay. No, we don't want to go to the detested peg. Unless we do. If I try all this stuff and nothing works, we'll go back there and see if any of these things work with stuff over there. What about you? You want an apple? Nope. Convincing hammer? Okay. Yeah, kind of stuck. I'm going to come in here and turn the music volume down a little bit. It is a bit, I mean, it's a jam, but it's a bit overwhelming. Okay. We got the anti-goat mechanism. Oh, underpants. I know I could grab the underpants too. Never did mess with the Tree of Discord too much after we already got our apple. Okay, we're watering the Tree of Discord. This does nothing. It makes us have to refill our watering can. All right, I'm not figuring this out. Fence board. Convincing hammer. We're quite convincing. All right, bounce use accumulator. Fence board, try to hammer again. I don't know what the apple would do. And I don't know what portable rain would do. Okay. Oh, okay. Fence board. What would I do with a fence board? Guess we just try it on everything. Oh, we have a catapult now. Yeah, I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay. Okay. I throw the apple off the catapult. Yeah, I didn't do what I wanted to, but keep trying it. Okay, I need another apple apparently. Mm-hmm. All right, so I mean, artwork's great, music's great. The puzzles are not they're challenging. I mean, you know, this is a pretty good game. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any farther really. So, you know, and that's fine. You know, they don't. You know, they're not all. I mean, that game's a winner. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's just it's not a game I would buy and or enjoy playing for any length of time. Maybe if I was on a like an overseas flight and it was on my phone or something, and I had really nothing else to really do. But so yeah, let's summarize what we played today. We played geez, what was on Epic? We got our free game that was down in Bermuda, which a decent game, and that's free through the 28th. So if you want a free game, go pick that up. Remember, Epic also had Tomb Raiders 1 through 3 remastered or revitalized or re-somethinged. They're remakes basically. And if you're, you know, into Tomb Raider, you can do that. I didn't play any of that because I'm just not gonna. So we played that, and that, you know, so those were the free games. And then in demo world, we played Clean Up Earth, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was a good game. I might actually pick that up. I wishlisted it. Yeah. We played Spright, which Spright. Which had a lot of problems. It was basically unplayable in the state it's in currently. It just didn't do very well. Dwarf the Dungeonist, a very simple game, but couldn't figure out the base mechanic. So the dev needs to work on that in some way, shape, or form, either, you know, through the tutorial or you know, giving you a better idea of how to use. It was the second mechanic in the game it's trying to, you know, teach you, and I just tried it every different which way, and it just didn't work out. Otherwise, that looks like it might be a really good game. Treetopians, which was a kind of a cozy, like builder kind of a game where you help out the community do things and build and whatnot, almost like a Animal Crossing kind of a situation, but you actually do stuff instead of just running around and collecting things and talking to people. That's a terrible comparison, but feel free to, you know, go back in the video and watch. Played a bit of Sniper Dan, which has it's gotten some updates apparently. I didn't see any updates. I was able to solve the cork thing, but I had to look it up. I had seen the thing over and over again, and I thought it was a coffee cup, and it didn't look like a cork to me. So that was my problem with that one. But otherwise, I am going to play that game when it comes out. Absolutely. I played Thrice Entombed, which was a puzzle game where you're a mummy and you have to kill scarabs and snakes and things like that. kind of like a Pango vibe, if you remember Pango from back in the day, when that was in the arcades. One of my all-time favorites, because my local arcade had a Pango machine, and I put hours and hours into that game. Yeah, and then we finished up the Goat's Odyssey, which neat little point and click puzzle game. Artwork was excellent. The style was good. Play controls were great. Music was bumping. I mean, can't really ask for more. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the day. Yeah, it's Free Game Friday and Demolition Derby, right? We did a demo derby. Yeah, and so I'm planning on doing this every Friday because there's free games every Friday and there's demos every week. And the way I had been doing it was just, if any given day, like I wouldn't, like while I was between games, I would just do a bunch of demos, and it's just time consuming, and I'd rather just do it for like a featured thing, and it makes a lot more sense to do it that way. My upcoming schedule is Monday. I believe I have that at 11 o'clock. That I'll be 11 o'clock Central. I'll be playing Alchemy Factory, and I'll also be doing that on Thursdays at the same time. So Mondays and Thursdays, and then Fridays we have this at 10:30. So just a little bit earlier. I may move this to 11, just to keep it consistent, and also try to get a morning walk in for myself to get some exercise. Good mile and a half would do me some good on a daily basis. Yeah. So thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube right now, like up here is where you subscribe. Over there is where there's other videos you can watch, and then down here, you should if you're at this point and you've watched this entire video, you should be hitting the like button. It would really help me out. I'm trying to build my YouTube and my Twitch at the same time. I have 21 followers on Twitch, and I couldn't tell you how many subscribers on YouTube, probably also 12 or something like that. So it's slow going, and every little bit helps. As was suggested earlier, and I'd been thinking about this anyway, I'm probably going to be putting together a Discord today later on. And so that probably should be good for Tuesday, but I don't expect anybody to use it for quite a long time. I think I'm going to seed it with people that I know and enjoy. So yeah. So that'll be fun. And I'm looking forward to that. Just connecting with people and meeting people and whatnot. And, talking to some people that, I enjoy on a given basis. Other than that, if I'm on randomly, I'm playing whatever I want to play. And I may as well stream it. There's no reason to not stream it. It's just, I'm playing for enjoyment at that point. Not that I wouldn't, I'm specifically picking games that I enjoy for my scheduled ones. And I'm going to start with Alchemy Factory. We're going to do some engineering. The goal there is to do it in an elegant and intentional way, so that I'm not just building oh geez, I hit the mic. That's not good. Sorry. So that it's not just long paths. I'm not wasting a lot of space. Everything's nice and compact. And the way that I'm going to do it is build everything in the middle and then move it to the sides as I, perfect things. So I'm hoping, I'll be doing a fresh run at that. And that'll just be the game I play for a while. And then I'm thinking Autonauts might be the next game, because I can just play that forever. It's another, engineering kind of a challenge of a game. So, yeah, those are my plans. So, thanks for listening to me ramble here. Yeah, I guess we're going to call it a day. The thing where I pointed and all that, that's not going to happen. I'll attach my normal video here. In fact, I think I need to record a new one because like the last one I recorded, I noticed there's like cat hair all over my shirt and it just doesn't look good. It's not a good look. And so maybe I'll just, after I'm done here, I'll record another one and then you'll see it attached to this video. So if that's the case, you'll see it right now. So if you're on YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, it would really help me out if you could click the like button. Subscribe would be great if you want to come back. And then, there's some other videos that you could watch if you'd like. I'd appreciate it. And I think you would too. Remember to take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers.